And here we go. I am Rocco's Most, the member of Chimera Team Gaming, and we will be live today. Not a somber mood. Hope everybody's having a good Monday. Just finished my workout. Gotta drink this water. Hydrate. I am today gotta make some decisions that I should have made as soon as I saw the response from some of these individuals, to put it nicely. As soon as I saw their behavior, as soon as I saw their tone in game, as soon as I saw all of that, I should have made this decision a long time ago. Am I in first light? Yes, I am. Let's go check the first light warboard. First light warboard. Let's do it. This is not the warboard. What am I doing? Being a rookie. Sign. No, I don't want to sign up. I just want to see who's in it. 13 people. I don't want to sign up. I can't see who's in it. Map. Upcoming war. You will no longer for the 30 rounds has been hours of. Do I have to sign up to see? Okay. You guys have it here live on stream. I just want to see. I am not going to be here. I work at that time. They only got 13 players. They need to add that. I don't care about how this. Like, I want to see. I could even join this. I don't want to join. I'm principled. On principle. All hail the Allspark. Live on stream. I am also getting a call, so I will. Damn, your boy's muted. I've been talking that cash money shit like he said. And I am muted. Ah, man. So back to what I'm saying. Hold up. Got to get that pretty face on screen. Now, after that, I said I am going to Winsword and I'm playing this PvP only from now on. He said, talking all that bullshit I was talking before, I am not that good. I wish I had an actual... The reason why I'm probably not that good at the game is not because the game is hard. It's because I don't got time to be sitting here going through armor. So I wish the game, like, my people can inspect me and I had like my own personal little tailor that could be like, yo, rock this armor, rock that armor. Yeah, if I would have stayed in that guild, I would have kicked everybody. If I would have stayed in the guild and it was up to me, I would have fucking killed every single last one of them. But, yeah. I'm gonna go PvP from here on out. Yeah, wait, they joined us? Yeah, I guess they joined us. What's going on? Harold Ham, big boss, 6 foot plus in height, baller extraordinaire. This is not my last day playing New World. I must admit. I just left that nerd infested guild with a bunch of pussies. That's what I did. I left them because I don't want to be associated with cowards. It's not in the bloodline, cuz I just can't do that. So it's going to be me in my new guild, Keepers of the Allspark, doing what we do. And I'm going to be talking that cash money shit on chat anytime somebody challenges me and I'm pissing people off. Facts. And if they don't like it, they can suck it, Trebek. Suck it. Who's calling you out? You know what? Who's calling you out? Pusher? Oh, you don't want this smoke. Wolf, you're going to be practice for my eventual rise to the tippity top. Is this in general chat? Ooh, piece of candy. The 6'6" beast out of Florida State, Harold Ham. Bye bye, my boy. We got all the tall guys in here. We got Pusher Man Gaming tall. We got Harold Ham, tall. We got me, pint size. Yer. But my attitude's 6'6". I got that Napoleon attitude. Hold up now. Hold up. Wait 1 motherfucking minute. Killing these goddamn zombies. Fucking nerds. Fucking nerds. Making my way downtown. Oh no. I just think, I don't know, is that is your name in game. I don't think he was talking shit though, Push. I just think, who is that? Like, you see, like, they really I gotta break down the psychology of man real quick. All these nerds. yeah, but he's much taller than you, but he's much taller than me. But all these nerds only care about themselves. They only care about themselves. And that, there lies the problem. They don't have time to look to their left, to their right, and be like, hey man, I saw that guy. I mean, how do you have the so poor awareness that you don't know who you are, in your case? Your poor, the poor awareness to not know that who Pusherman is, right? When there's only 177 people that they claim are on this server from the Covenant. How out of touch are you? How out of touch are you with your surroundings, talking about you want to be part of something bigger? Where I know more people in the Covenant, and I play this game less, and I see them running around, and I could call them out, and you don't know who Pusherman is? I met Stabby one time. I know who he is. I quested with himself, with Oath, 2 or 3 times, and I know who he is. You've probably quested with him a shit ton of times. How do you not know who these people are? And you see, and that's their elite, and that's another thing about RPG nerds. They do that. They'll say that, trying to bring down the individual, because of elitism, right? Well, he's not as good as I am. He's not active as I am. So he's a nobody. Oh, okay. No, like I said, that's that bullshit I'm talking about. That's that bullshit. And I like Oath. I'll be honest. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I like Oath. Ooh, piece of Oath. Good boy, missing. Come here, though. Oh, got him. 1 shot. I need to be. Oh, I don't want to engage with that. Even though I can beat it, I just don't want to engage with it. Even if you hadn't done it, like played with him for a while, he ought to know. Like, he just ought to know who you are. Like, again though, fucking nerds. Fucking nerds. I ain't got time for that bullshit. I got time to farm though. Hadouken! You missed, bitch. I got that squash though. I got that squash. Yep. They're waiting for a messiah instead of worrying about working together. I really do hope that when we do this merge, that the situation is exactly the same. Like, just so they can just quit. and lament their trashiness. I am a level 35 neckbeard, and I don't know what to do in times of adversity and competition in a game, except ask for somebody to help me get out of it without me trying, because I'm a level 78 neckbeard. I'm good at the game. Fucking nerds. Fucking nerds. Target practice. Hey man, do what you want to do. You're the leader of the revolution now. I'm the leader of Keepers of the Allspark. Population me. Fucking nerds. Not you, not you. Good, good, good. Let the quit flow through you. I'm just done with all this. Like I said, I enjoyed my $40 worth. I am enjoying my $40 worth. I'm be doing my damn thing, chilling, streaming, enjoying it. Probably getting clapped a bunch of times when I get into this PvP only questing around, YOLOing. Once I get to my destination, your boy's gonna be doing that damn thing. I don't care for them. I only needed to hear a few things before I realized, I was like, these guys ain't about shit. These guys ain't about shit. They ain't about shit. Everything is an excuse of why we can't do it. I can't vibe with people like that. Like I understand, like, man, this is gonna be some difficult times. Like, you know what? Like, this is gonna be difficult. That's gonna be difficult. But if you're consistently telling me like it can't be done, it can't be done. We can't do that. All right, motherfucker. Well, you tell me what we can do, right? And then if you can do it, then fucking get it done. If you can do it, like, I understand telling me like your plan's not gonna work. All right, fair. My plan's not gonna work. What's your plan? Oh, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. All right, what do we have to do that? Well, we gotta do this. All right, let's do it. Yeah, but okay, you see, you don't even trust in your own plan. Like, that's like that lack of confidence or negative talk. It's frustrating to me. It's frustrating to me. And this is not like an individual. This is not an individual. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, it is not one person. This is everybody that I have come across in this game, outside of Pusha, outside of Ducati, outside of Toothpick. So the 4 people that I actually played with the most. Outside of those 3, it wasn't ever a case of like, we just not gonna try something. No, it was just like, man, that may not work out, but let's give it a shot. Back up off me, Wolf. Like, I engage that. I engage with that, and I appreciate that from them. And then, and this is my fault. Like I said, I put in there. This is my fault. I failed to lead properly because I allowed it to get this way. So I'm gonna take ownership of that. I allowed it to get this way. As soon as I saw individuals not engaging, I should have kicked them. But because I'm gonna say this. I'm not blaming it on Pusha. I'm not blaming it on Pusha. I'm saying because I'm blaming it on myself because I probably misinterpreted what Pusha had to say. You know, it's like it's too much for them. It's too much for them. But you know, at that point, I should have just been like, you know what, fuck it, Pusha. I understand what you're saying. You are correct. But at this point, I have to make a decision that is either my way or the highway. Right? And then by me attempting to be kind of nice, I kind of let a lot of things slide. Right? Because, you know, Pusha's not a bad person. You know, he's a good guy. But sometimes you got to cut these fools. You just got to cut them. And I'd rather play alone than play with cowards. Or play with negative people. Or play with people that don't want to cooperate as a team. And everything that they have is about themselves. They don't want to make they want you to make the sacrifice of time, but they don't want to make the sacrifice of time to play with you under your terms. They only want to play with their time under their terms. And that I couldn't deal with. Alright, let me switch. PvP! We're PvP enabled now. Bye! Forever and ever. Forever and ever. Get clapped or not. It's on site. On site. Yeah. So that was a mistake I made in our previous guild. It's like I didn't make the decision of kicking everybody else that didn't want to buy into the program. I should have had like, this is the time that we're gonna meet. I don't give a fuck unless you tell me like this is the only way it's gonna matter. Like, I understand real life, but unless you communicate to me, I can't be there because of this. And then I better not see anybody online. Like, I better not doing their own shit. Like we don't have the time, and they're talking about we got to do something. Well, we don't have the time for you to be doing your own fucking thing if you want to do something. And that's the thing that frustrated me out of our guild at the end. It's like everybody got time to do their own thing, but nobody got time to do the shit that we need to do to kind of progress. You miss me with that bullshit. Miss me with that bullshit. So I should have told them, you know, everybody join the Discord. You don't fucking join the Discord, you're out. Simple. Simple. You don't join the Discord, you're out. Because I know if you're such a nerd that you can play this game, you're such a nerd that I know that you have fucking Discord. Fucking nerd. Because I'm a fucking nerd too. And then with Para, for example, he's running like all these other Discords and engaging events. He's supposed to be in our guild. As soon as I saw that, I should have challenged them. But Pusha's temperament pushed me into not engaging. Like, that's what it did to me. Like, it pushed me into not engaging because I am a rough guy, like with the way I talk, and I can push people away. But people that around me that are I would could say that are real, they understand that my intent is not to be harmful, but I could be harmful. So when Pusha talks to me, it's like, okay, maybe I'm being harmful, and then I do not know how to operate in that. I do not know how to operate in the middle ground. That's some self-growth that I need to do. I do not know how to operate in the middle ground where I can be like, you know, a little bit more accommodating and negotiate like compliance. Right? I'm always used to being in a situation of influence and power where either it is I'm going to give you a chance to set up your own guidelines, right? I'm going to give you a chance to say this is what I'm going to do and this is how I'm going to do it. And then when you go away from those, then it becomes that you disrespected our entire bond and agreement. And then I just get rid of you. Like, that's it. Like if you can't do what you said you were going to do, I don't need to be fucking with you. Simple as. Simple as. And that's why I always take Pusha's counsel. But at this instance, I think he would have understood if I would have said, nah man, I'm not gonna do that. Like this is my guild and this is the way I want to do things. I think he would have understood. No, and it wasn't like, again, I'm not like, it's not just him. I please do not think that I'm trying to crap on him. It is not just him. He is a portion of it. It is all of them. Everybody in our faction right now is too worried about, oh, your boy tried to get this like he owned this territory. Everybody's trying to do their own thing. We just don't have that luxury. We don't have that luxury. Where the hell is this mission at? Is it at the... It's probably here. We don't have the luxury to just do your own thing. Like, we need to do at least one event together every time that we get a chance. Every time we get a chance. It just needs to be the way. Where in the actual fuck do I have a mission here? Oh. Wow. See, like there's so many Covenant people in this specific server. Like, I see them. They just don't do anything. What the fuck? Oh man, I'm tripping. I thought it was here. Like, it infuriated me. And before I said something, which I'm saying it now, but before I said something actually in the tone, because I don't, they don't watch my fucking streams. They honestly don't give a damn, which I don't care. But if I would have said something in that chat outside of just I'm leaving, then I think it would have been worse.
When I say this stew is going to be delicious, I mean delicious. But it would be a lot better if it had something to go. When I say this stew is going to be delicious, I mean...
Man, that game is dog shit, Harold. I am not getting that motherfucker till it's free. That shit is ass. Okay, hold on. I take time out. That game has potential to be great. The things that it does are fucking fucked up. Like, I am not playing Battlefield 2042. Not until they fix it, not until they add more. Like, it's just not worth the money. It's not worth the money. I am not doing it, my guy. I commend you for playing and being a beta tester for that. Like, no, sir. I'm done. I'm done with EA. EA is only going to get my money when they actually complete games. Alright, what do I have here that I can complete? I need some more of that. I can probably deposit all this. I'm going to finish questing around here. Oh, look. A note. I'm going to finish questing around here. Probably going to get clapped a couple of times because, I'm a minority out here. So let me drop all my shit off. And I got shit everywhere. So drop all this off here. Got some dies. Yeah, I way off Battlefield 4. And Halo's so much better, bro. Halo is so much better. Like, and this is coming from a Battlefield fan. Like, I love Battlefield. I was in the PTR. I mean, I was in their early testing for, like, Battlefield 2 through 4. I was in their alphas. Like, I love Battlefield. Man, I was in their competitions for Battlefield 2 and 3. But this shit right here, this shit's rough, man. This shit's it's an insult, man. The way they be doing these games, they're insulting, bro. Insulting to a player base. Like, I'm not vibing with that. Like, you make me pay $70 for a broken game? Like, are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? I'm not doing that. Alright, so I got some quests around here. Yeah, I got quite a few. Easy XP. Alert mode. Hold on. Let me set these in the map, because you know what I'm saying. In this game too. This game's included, but you know, they caught me. I ain't gonna lie. This game caught me because, you know, I expected Amazon to do better. They did not. They did not do better. Amazon did not do better. They did just as good. Got more squash? And you know what? The thing about like joining this guild that I did, I also wanted to test something. Like how, like really leaving a guild outside of money, it doesn't do anything. Look, I could have left the company with all the cash that I put in there, you know, and then just fucking said fuck it, right? But that's about the only thing you can do in a company in this game. It's just do that. Just leave and take all the money. There is no company progression. There's no, you don't do anything in the company to actually make the company be better. You really don't. So like you leaving the company, it doesn't mean anything outside of the money that you may have saved in the guild bank. Like that's about it. The money that you have saved in the guild bank. And honestly, that doesn't mean nothing. So, leaving the company wasn't really a big hurt for me. Because it's not like I worked a lot towards improving something in the company, like, you know, company structures or some shit like that, like I do in the other game I play, Myth of Empires, which I'm gonna play after I probably finish this mission. Like, it's so rudimentary here for a game made by a company that's like billions of dollars. Maybe not the studio has billions of dollars, but the company definitely has billions of dollars. And I expected them to do better. You know, I expected them to do much, much better. So, unfortunately, these guys have now ruined my MMO experience, because now I'm going to be like, you know what, I'm just going to wait on MMOs. Like, it doesn't really matter to me. Like, I at this point, it doesn't really matter to me as long as I get the game in a good state. Alright, what do I got to do next? In Meryl's place, read Noble Fools. Oh boy, missed. Like, it doesn't really hurt me anymore to be be behind in an MMO, because it's a forever game. You know, you eventually going to level up. You eventually are going to get better, and that's all that really matters. That's all that really matters in an MMO. It's the fact that you can continue to progress and build relationships. And I think I could do that. Okay, so I'm supposed to be riding around. Oh, let me get that pigment though. I'm supposed to be running around in the Cooper's Ranch, I guess, looking for stuff. Alright, so let me go to his house. Oh, look. Dig up Meryl soil. In Meryl's place, dig up Meryl soil. I don't even know where that is. That's over there. 295. All right. So, but yeah, from now on, like I was supposed to play Mortal 2. I'm not. I'm not gonna play it until it's like a few months gone by and they're like, okay, this game now is in a good stage. You know, no bugs or nothing like that. This game ruined MMOs for me. Like day one. Like day one MMOs, it ruined it for me. 100%. Let me go to the recruitment page. I'm waiting for the first asshat to fucking start talking that shit. Waiting for the first asshat to start talking that shit so I can start being toxic. Oh, that boy tried to get me. Look at him. Look at him. Did I spell recruiting wrong? No, I didn't. No, I did not. Thought I did. Collecting samples. Merrill's Place. We out here very active. Still, it was still needed a okay, say Harold, what I played, the beta, and what I see from peep streams, that's a lot of stabilization. Yes, yes, for that Battlefield 2042, yeah, like, and it's not just that. Look, how the fuck do you remove the scoreboard? Like, out of all things that you could remove, how do you remove the scoreboard from the game? How do you remove statistics that tell you kill-death ratio in a game that's about killing and competing? You know, it's like, it's less toxic gaming. No, you made it more toxic. Like, removing the scoreboard was not the move. And then I see like the shooting and the bloom, and I knew I experienced it myself. Like, man, I was like lighting people up. Like, I'm on their body, maybe 50, 75 meters away, and I'm missing. And I'm missing. Like, nah. No, sir. No. Sorry. You ain't gonna punk me like that, EA. Yeah, my sensitivity on my mouse is crazy. That's why it's usually why you see it moving all the time. I'll skin you. I'll skin you. Look at this. And look at this game. Levels 25 are broke. Level 25 porters. Like, all these games coming out with all these bugs, like, it's uncalled for, man. Like I said, this game kind of ruined my MMO experience, and like, I'm just gonna wait unless it comes out. Like, you know, we're early access, yada yada. This is what it is. I ain't fucking with it. Like, at least you're telling me that the game ain't finished. This game was finished. This wasn't an early access game. This game was advertised as finished. Battlefield was advertised as finished. And clearly it was not. And every time they put that bullshit ass alpha or beta in, like, oh, early access beta, okay, now I'm on the point where I'm saying this is exactly what the game's gonna come out to look like. This is exactly what the game's gonna come out to look like. No, it's not. It is not my first time playing MMOs on release. I've played MMOs on release after they've been in early access hundreds of times. Hundreds of times. I've played hundreds of MMOs. But I also played MMOs that have been like, hey, look, I played Guild Wars. I played ArcAge. I've played EverQuest. I played Everfall. Crowfall, sorry. Crowfall. I played Albion Online. I played RuneScape. I've played WoW on release. The state of these games now are worse on release than those games. I'm not talking about, you know, some little bugs, T-poses, little shit like that, maybe a couple of missions not working, but like your entire game economy like getting exploited on a consistent basis. Yeah, no, I've never played an MMO like that. The only MMO I played like that and I stopped playing it immediately was Elder Scrolls Online. Elder Scrolls Online was the one that I stopped playing immediately because it came out and it was like, I actually had I had a free code for that game for PC because I was part of their pre-alpha for Elder Scrolls Online. Well, I was in Tallahassee actually for that during that time, and I played it, and I got a free code to play it after being part of the pre-alpha and whatnot. And yeah, that game came out, and I didn't even pay for that fucking game. And I played it. It was when I used to have my my Alienware. Was it my Alienware? Or was it a Toshiba computer that I had? It was one of those two, a Toshiba or an Alienware. And man, that game was fucking broke. And I got it for free and I stopped playing. You know, like that was the, I think on launch, that may have been the worst MMO I've played. Not necessarily for the content, and not the content, though it did lack some content, but the performance. And yet again, I did have a gaming laptop, but it could have been, it had to be my Toshiba that I played it on, because my Alienware was pretty nice. So it could have been my Toshiba. Yeah, ESO was probably the worst game MMO I played on release. Like how it performed. Even Final Fantasy, like I played Final Fantasy on release, the one before Realm Reborn, like the original Final Fantasy, and I also got that game for free. I won it from playing the previous 11. I played that and I didn't feel that bad. I actually liked the game. You see, I give the developer a lot of latitude when it comes to how they want the game to be played. When I hear it's like, well, I wish I could do that, it's like, well, that's not what you can do unless it's like breaking the game somehow. That's not something that the game needs to do. But so I give it a lot of latitude for the developer to make the game exactly how they want. If this is how the pace that they want the players to play. But when you start talking about performance, and then there was some, I don't know if it was a patch or an update that made me stop playing Final Fantasy 11, where like it was hard to move, and all the players looked like, I mean, the graphics weren't all that. They were not bad, but they weren't all that. Final Fantasy 14, the players started looking blocky, that was what happened, and I was just like, well, shit, I can barely differentiate between enemies and my own player. So I kind of stopped playing it then. But that game wasn't as bad as Elder Scrolls, to me, in my opinion. Like, I understand a lot of people did not like Final Fantasy for some of the game mechanics that it had, but to me, that's like, if that's what the developers want the game to play as, then that's the way it is. Like, I have absolutely zero problems with that. But I do understand players that if they, if they're really trying to make it a game that's appealing to the masses, then yeah, you're gonna have to make some changes. But I thought it was fine. Damn, I have 506 fucking bullets. Where the fuck did I get that from? Oh, it's right here. Okay. I already had it like stashed up. Stashed up. And like, this game has some really good foundations, man, but they fucking up everything else. Real talk. Oh, I thought he was tagged for PvP, boy. You saw me making that beeline. I was about to go get his ass. Even though if I was gonna lose, matter of fact, I probably should be putting a little camp. Why the fuck I do camp? I'm gonna get clapped without a camp, and I'm not gonna be able to. Settings. What's my Y? Oh, make camp is I put it to number 7. Alright. Maybe over here. I'm gonna make a camp. Because if I'm running reckless like this, I definitely need a camp. No, that is very true though, Push. Games aren't what they used to be anymore, and that's the players' fault, right? I blame that on the players, because obviously when you are a developer, you're trying to make either the game that you want to make or the game that you want to sell, right? That you want players to play most of, and at the moment, players are asking for these kind of games that... Do I have flint? Oh, I don't have any flint. Telling me I'm walking around all these fucking rocks and there's no goddamn flint? Come on, my guy. Not one thing of flint. Oh, there you go, flint. Like, so the players are asking for these games, and then they complain about them. Like, they're asking for these trash ass games. I'm 100, keeping it 100, which they're asking for these trash ass games. Games that they're so brain dead that at the end of it all, you don't even play the game. The game plays you. Like, they don't want to play the game. They want something easy progression, easy build, like, oh, my time, respect my time. But when they talk about respect your time, it's like, I just want to be end game in a week. That's it. I want to be end game in a week. And then if they can't be end game in a week, they'll find ways to exploit to be end game in a week. Right? So, and then it was like, oh man, they got end game in a week. Bro, you exploited the game to get end game in a week. Like, and I don't think it's majority of players. I think I'm probably being a bit naive. I think is a small group. What the fuck is this? I've never seen this. Kill, snap, alligator. That's pretty dope. Not gonna lie. I like that little new animal design they had, the new enemy. It probably plays exactly the same as a regular fucking alligator, but that was pretty cool. But yeah, so I think it's a minority of gamers, back to what I was saying, that act like that they just want to get to end game and they kind of push, but they're loud, right? It's like the same thing when I was playing NBA Live. It's like a minority of players that are loud, and then they get like a little bit, because the majority of players that played NBA Live, for example, they just wanted to play basketball, man. They didn't want any gimmicks. They just wanted to play a good basketball game with good basketball depth. All this other gimmicky shit is something that can be built upon, but not to the detriment of the art of basketball. And that's the thing that you're having with, you have with NBA Live. It's a majority of players that were talking that loud shit. I'm going to name somebody like Fly Guy GBG, when he used to be like, rest in peace, his son. And we used to be at odds because they were like, well, why can they add this? It's like, dude, the reason why they can't add that, in my opinion, is because they add that but haven't fixed the shit that's already broke. Like, why would you have them add shit and they haven't fixed the shit that isn't broke? Why would you want an open world where you walk around and all that good shit, and we can't even get basic ass matchmaking right now? Like, what are you guys even talking about? Oh, they can do both at the same time. Obviously, they cannot. If that was the case, this shit would have been fixed months ago. And that's the thing with these, like, you gotta take one, or you gotta put, take one or leave it. Take one or leave the other. You cannot be depending on these developers nowadays to be able to do two things at the same fucking time. You just can't. Is their job? Yes. But can you fire them? No. Well, the only thing that you can do is stop buying their fucking games. But you won't, because you're addicted. You can't help yourself. You gotta have the game because it hits you with that FOMO and your friends are playing it. So you just gonna suck it up and play a shitty game. But here's the truth. These guys aren't as good as they used to be back then. Well, they may be good at making graphics nice, but they're not as good as making a good game. Right? And then polishing said game. And that's a damn shame. They should be better. Right? Everybody always wants to talk about progression and evolution of the humankind. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. So, it's crazy to me. But back to this MMO, and I'm not trying to draw a parallel with NBA Live. They need to fix things that don't work. That's the first thing they need to do. Fix things that don't work. And then add stuff slowly, one at a time. And then if that comes out and it doesn't work like it's intended, fix it immediately. Don't add anything else to you. Fix that. And if the people like, and here's the thing, right? When you're playing this MMO, it's supposed to be a forever game. And then what happens is that your player base finds exploits to become top level in a week. That's on them. Like that's on them. I would say I would tell them, like, look, you're here complaining because you got to level 60 in 3 days. Nobody told you to go out there and play this game for 18 hours. Honestly. So if you're bitching about content, that's because life the game. And if I was a developer making the game, it's like, hey man, that's on you. You have depleted your game enjoyment on your own time because you wanted to. Not intended to be done all in one sitting, but you did that. Deal with it. That's what I would tell them. Deal with it. People, you cheese the game, try to like glitch NPCs and shit like that. You did that. And you know what? Your problem. So now here you are complaining about no content, and nobody told you to no life the game. Right? Nobody told you to rush through the fucking content. The content is metered, paced, and you rush through it. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way too. That's on you. The Amazon created a facial tattoo of 2 butt cheeks. Oh, this is the guys in recruitment. I'm about to mute them motherfuckers too. Oh, damn it. All right, all right. One thing that I am going to say that design-wise they fucked up is allowing everyone to do everything. Any game that allows everyone to do everything is a fucking failure. In my opinion. Yes, that includes Final Fantasy 14. That includes Final Fantasy. Even though it takes a little bit longer in Final Fantasy 14 to accomplish everything because they make it harder for you, it is better. Right? And I know I'm being hyperbolic. Final Fantasy 14 is obviously not a failure. But that quick, where you were able to do every fucking single, like these no-lifers could do everything in one go. Yeah, no. They done fucked up. They done fucked up. Yeah, Briar Bush. Man, these guys are really talking here, man. How the fuck do I mute these guys? Mute it. It's not muted. It should be now. If this game you couldn't do everything, if you could only pick maybe, let's go through it. Let's go through it. All right, so you got crafting, right? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's start from the bottom down. Refining. You got gathering, you got refining, crafting. So you got 5 of each and then 7 at the top. Actually, we have to stop from. We got to start from here. We got to start from crafting, which is the end product. Vark Tech. The Gesundheit. Shit, I don't know what you're saying, my man. Niet. That's what I got for you. That's a big no. But and thank you for coming into the stream. If you're a bot, you can fuck off. If you're not a bot, welcome. I really appreciate your viewership. So, but let's talk about trade skills and how this should have been designed the right way. So you let people pick 2 out of these. At most 3. Right? So let's say something that I like doing personally, I would have picked engineering, maybe arcana, and well, the things that I like, you see, like I got them right here. Like you can already see. I would have picked engineering, arcana, and cooking. Those are the 3 that I have to have, right? So these 3 right here are what I can make as an output. As an output, these 3 I would like. So then it would tell me, all right, which one do you want to focus on more? All right, so in this case, it's engineering outside of cooking. Well, cooking is because it's easy. Everything can be done, so I can do cooking. So let's just take cooking for example. So I will go here, and in refining, there's nothing for cooking and refining, to be real. So I will go to my gathering, and I would make it fishing, maybe. Actually, no. I would kind of focus on tracking, and let me pick that one, and harvesting. So you got 3, 2, and then on harvesting, and then on refining, maybe you do 2 as well. So you do 3 here, 2 here, and 2 here. Much better. Now, unless you do even better, if you do 2 here, 1 here, and 1 here. 1 refining, 1 gathering, 2 crafting. Like, can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Because now what that's gonna is gonna force players to look for the guy that logs if you need something to make a bow, right? Let's say I didn't pick bow because I was trying to. Let's say I went engineering and arcana, so I'm probably gonna be harvesting. I would have picked harvesting on here, or I would have picked skinning, right? So now, even though I want to do arcana, so I'm mainly gonna be doing engineering for skinning or even weaponsmithing, because you need everything for engineering. You need everything for all these. So I would have had to ask guys for like, hey man, I need this kind of ore. Hey guy, I need this kind of log. You know, I need these things. So that would enhance the economy. Instead, what we got is like right now, I can just go do all this shit myself, and I will. It's just gonna take me time, you know. And I still don't have to talk to any fucking body. Yo, I could have swore I muted this shit. Oh, that's probably because I'm on it. There we go, feed. Let's go this way. So that's one thing that I think that they 100% messed up the economy. They 100% messed up the economy doing that. They should have never allowed players to be able to do all things. And I like the fact that you can create multiple characters. I like that, right? Unless you go to another server, and then those characters can't interact. I don't know how you can transfer money from one to the other. I don't know if that's even possible, but it sounds tedious if you were doing it that way. But they messed up when they allowed players to do all things. I see ore. I see ore. There it is. Gimme, 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 gimme. Alright, so I'm gonna finish this quest right here, and then I am getting off. A whole hour, and nobody has been spotted in PvP. And you know what the funny thing is? That like I'm looking at this invasion nonsense and stuff like that. One of the things that infuriated me the most was the fact that we were having people help with the invasions. I don't care about the reward. It's a principle. It's like, look, these dudes are pushing our shit in. I don't want to help them. I hope that they fucking lose every single invasion. Like, you got to think like that. But no, and everybody's just trying to do their own thing. And that's one of the major reasons why, like, we are not going to get out of this rut. You're helping them. No! Oh, can I jump up here? Oh, yeah. You're helping them continue to sustain. The shit, like, and I understand the shit is still a grind, but it isn't a grind to MMO players. It is a grind to casual MMO players. This stuff is not a grind. Like, this is easy. This is easy grind. Like, this is like, you just be like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I get that shit done in a week. I'm not that kind of player anymore. Like, when I was in college, and the shit, college was easy. Like, especially for my bachelor's. Like, I could sit there all day and play. Go to class, get out of class, play this. Go to work, go to class, go do my workouts, come home. I didn't drink till I was 21. So I went to college maybe at 19, 18. I forgot. I kind of forgot. But I could do that, go to class, and then just be over. That's it. Like, 18 hours of just playing this MMO. I would have been in 18 hours. I can guarantee you, I'll be level 100 in one thing, or max level in one thing. And obviously, like, you already found out which was the easiest one to do. You just do skinning. Just go to the place where there's corrupted dogs and do skinning. Boom, get that away. Then after that, easy. Just go to logging. Boom, do that. Cut that out. I don't. What am I doing? I need to go defeat. Oh, I finished it. Let's see. There's no competition on our server. When we had a Turi, I didn't help them at all. Now I help them. It's mainly the only content I enjoy still. And I understand that. I understand, like, there's exceptions to the rule. I'm going to get away from this crafting. I'm going to address the thing that you're talking about. Doing the content now. It is the only content that you enjoy because motherfuckers aren't willing to do the other content that we need to do. So we can do that content that you enjoy. Right? They're not willing to help do what needs to be done. Like, right now, what we should have been doing is everybody needs to be like, okay, I hate doing this, but we need to Zerg. And, like, everybody's goal should be to Everybody's goal should have been to try to get the Marauders out of Cutlass Keys. Like right now, I wouldn't help the Marauders. I would try to go. Everybody in the guild right now needs to do missions, PvP, in Cutlass Keys while they're trying to do that war over there. Put their territory in conflict. Like, you want to tell me about doing something, but they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it because they're gonna come up with 35,000 excuses. Like, I'm telling you, Pusha, like, just go ahead and suggest it. Well, no, we should try to go for purple. Like, bro, either you're going to fucking follow or get the fuck out. But I didn't do that. I didn't do that. And like I said, I saw it plenty of times. Outside of just Para and what the other guy, like organizing fucking events for other people, like, organize events for us. Because we need it. And then even without him, like, other people were logging on and I would say hi and they just won't say anything. Oh, this shit's inside I remember this one. That one's glitched. That was inside the fucking rock. Ooh, this one is it. Like, they should be organizing things to put Cutlass Keys in conflict. That's what they should be doing. Instead, they're over here trying to run priest and shit like that. It's like, look, bro, gear's gonna come. Gear's gonna come. You're already behind the 8 ball. Anyway, if you ain't number 1 already, you're already behind. And the gear isn't gonna help you be any better. Because they already own everything. The mentality is what you need right now. The mentality to continue to push. That's why I left Pusha Man on charge. Push, Pusha Man. I also do believe that they also made stats too simple. That's another thing that I wish it was more Dungeons and Dragon-esque, where you have to spread out to do multiple, like, several things. I really do enjoy the Dungeons and Dragon skilling or the way your stats work in Dungeons and Dragons. Like, everything is interconnected and they all add a wrinkle to the game. They all add a wrinkle to the game. Let me skin this motherfucker. You know, strength, constitution, intelligence, they all add a wrinkle to the game. Instead of this hyperbolic, you only need 2 stats. Your damage and your constitution. Like that doesn't come for uniqueness. That's too simple. Let's just say that. That's too simple. And I don't like it, but it is what they decided to do. And that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. It is what you got to do. The AI also is pretty fucking brain dead, though. We running. Let's get back to first light. Stab him in the back. Oh, I love playing this game and just chilling here talking shit with you guys. It's pretty chill. And if I ever quit this game, I'm probably gonna come back when they have made some alteration to how PvP works. Actually, while we sitting here, both shooting the shit, I'm gonna look on Steam charts and see where this game is currently at. Let's see. New World Steam charts. Well, today is actually a pretty high day. 104,000 players. 104,000 players as of 30 minutes ago. Oh, seconds ago, sorry. So that's not bad. Not bad. I seen it as low as 74,000. I think that was yesterday. So that's good. The game still got 100,000 players. They're all in Everfall. Yeah, I don't think I did contemplate quitting today. Don't get it twisted. I did today. I was like, you know what? I'm fucking done with this shit. I'm fucking done. Then I was like, nah. I'm actually still enjoying the vibes. I'm still enjoying the vibe. Look how beautiful that looks. Every time I come on here, I'm just... Oh, that's a wolf. I thought it was a person screaming, Woody! Woody! Get that squash, cuz. Back up off me. Take it. Instead of hitting me, he ran around in a circle. What a dumbass. The one thing that I do like about Myth of Empires, even though that I'm not streaming it, I don't want to stream it because if I start streaming it, then I'm not gonna play this. Is that NPCs aggro each other on you. So if you aggro one mob, that mob, if it goes close to another mob, it tells the other mob, hey, I'm aggroed. It's time to go fuck this guy up. I kind of like that. So you got to be very careful when you're pulling a mob in Myth of Empires, because especially boars, them boys hurt by them boys. Oh, that must. Oh wait, hold up. This is nice, but delete it. I thought. I done fucked up, guys. I was supposed to be a Windsword. Do I even have enough to teleport? Yes, I do. Thank the Allspark. Good hour and 30 minutes of just shooting the shit with you, ladies and gents. I am about to head out. If you like the stream, if you were just vibing with me, make sure to hit that like and then subscribe. It's your boy, Rockosmos D. I really appreciate anybody that came here and vibe with me. I'm gonna try to have more games that I stream every so often outside of FIFA in this. I'm probably trying to stream a couple of 2K just so you guys see me, you know, back in my old basketball stomping grounds. Repair all. Keep my tools fresh. Alright. We gotta get on top of something. We're gonna try to get up top. Oh, right here. Oh, right here. Oh, we can't go through that. That shit's... There we go. We get on top. This is a good one? Yeah, I think this is a good one. On behalf of Chimera Team Gaming, where we let our passion for gaming coming through here to B-Side. I'm Chronicles D. Thank you for coming through. Peace.